My Day in Kazakhstan program tells about foreign specialists as well as ambassadors and volunteers who have linked their fate, albeit for a short time, with the country in the center of Eurasia. They warmly talk about Kazakhstan, their activities, and most importantly, their life today amid the COVID-19 pandemic, when the main activity switched to online format and communication with colleagues has become remote. They will tell honestly and impartially whether the attitude of Kazakhstan citizens changed towards them, and how the country is coping with what seemed impossible in the modern world yesterday.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam. And these are my children, Tai and Azaria. This is Mark. And we all go to the same school together, by the way. So Mark and I work at the school and the children go to school there. This is our morning routine. We are getting ready to go to school this morning. And we don't have a big breakfast. In fact, the kids have something small to eat and we just have our tea. So today I'm making ginger and a cardamom tea. Very healthy. We've got 2 minutes. Once you finish with your yogurt, you can go pack. And then Tai, you're going to have some tea. Okay, so that's my alarm to tell me that it's 7 a.m. Usually I like to have my tea before I leave. It's a herbal tea. And sometimes I like to sit out here on the balcony. So we like to have our morning tea here. And we also sit here in the evenings at the end of the day, and we just talk about our day. So it's a beautiful day outside because it snowed last night. Oh, it's lovely. Snow is very interesting to us because we come from South Africa and it doesn't snow where we live. We live on the coast and it's very hot and humid. So when we see this, it's fascinating to us. Although we've lived here for 3 years, we wake up in the morning and it's like a winter wonderland to us. Oh, it is cold.
This is my cat Caramel. We've had him for 2 years. We don't know his breed, but he's very playful and he loves to play with pens. That's his favorite toy.
It takes a lot of time to get ready to leave the house in winter because we've got to. This is new to us. We have to put on snow coats and snowshoes and make sure we're super warm before we leave. So we always try and leave in winter a few minutes earlier because we have to make sure we've got all our things on. Bye. Love you. See you at school. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. I have to walk very carefully. 7 minutes. Доброе утро. Багажник, пожалуйста. Спасибо. Спасибо. Разворот?
Разворот.
Разворот.
Он Russian. Он Kazakh language.
Yes.
I know.
Kin Ailano.
I know.
Kirun. Oh.
Since Samantha has spent her entire adult life opening up the world to children and all its manifestations, funny and quite serious, she does not lose her keen interest in everything new, be it countries, cultures, or languages, and is constantly learning something.
We are on our way to school. I've just gotten into a taxi and we live about 7 minutes from school, which is really convenient because then we don't get stuck in the traffic on Al Farabi Street. And now we're going down the hill and I think we're 3 kilometers from school, so it's a quick journey in the morning. We have arrived at my international school that I teach at, and I've been teaching here, this is my 3rd year. So I've got to put my mask on before we go in. You can come with me. Доброе утро. I love this part of my school. This little circle here, it's absolutely beautiful. So here we are outside our school, and it's a very beautifully designed building, and I think it's only about 3.5 years old. So when we enter, we'll have to do the usual COVID regulations where we show give our temperature, and we do show our green ashik status. So you can follow me. Hello. Samantha.
Despite the fact that Samantha looks very young, her teaching experience is a quarter of a century. Originally from South Africa, in 2016 she left her home for the first time to teach in Abu Dhabi. Thus, she began to travel with her family around the world. They have already visited India, Egypt, Jordan, and Europe.
That's a lot of stairs to get up to my floor. So we are on the primary floor, and on this floor we have grade 3s, 4s and 5s, and I teach grade 5. So we can come through this way. So these are the grade 3 classrooms here. Hi, how are you? So we cannot enter with snowshoes, so we will take off shoes, and this is where I hang up my coat. And I've got indoor shoes for my classroom as well. When I come in the morning, I set up my laptop, I switch on my screen, and we use this all day to help with the teaching. So I set this up before the students get here, so that everything's ready for them. So I have 17 students in my class, and a mix of international students as well as local students. Wonderful children. And if children are feeling a little bit stressed, then they go into the Zen zone, and that is a calming zone. So if they're feeling worried or anxious, they go and sit in there, and it's quiet. They feel a lot better when they come out. Mark will take you up to the high school level. He's doing an ASA, which is a BSA, which is a before school activity. He teaches chess.
I'm in the lab, so I mix all the chemicals and stuff like that. I'm supposed to. This is my office. Okay, you can come in. This is Mr. Giles, my partner. You can film Mr. Giles. He's given permission. So let me introduce you to my friend Aarti. Hi, Aarti. Say hi to the camera. So this is Aarti. She's one of our teachers, the science teachers as well, from India.
The snowy morning today, yeah, it's wonderful.
So this is Will. Will's the head of the DP.
I'm from England. I've been in Almaty now for, this is my 4th year, and I really love it here. I enjoy the seasons, the mountains, the hiking.
This is Saltanat.
Hello.
And yeah, I'm going to grab my chess equipment from there, but before I do, I want to introduce you to one of my friends. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. So this is Kyle.
Hello.
Kyle's also from South Africa, like us.
I've been working at KIS for 3 years. I really love Almaty. My wife is a teacher here as well, and I have a daughter. I love the mountains. It's great. There's so many different activities. You can go hiking, running, snowboarding. So it's a really great place to work and live.
One of the grades have been put online, so we are going to get them home, and Zaria's in that grade.
Just go to your office.
Go to my office, open the door, go inside.
So I just wait there.
And you wait there on the same chair that you sit on in the mornings, okay? I teach chess in the mornings, and this is the classroom that I do it from. You can follow me in. So normally I have about 6 to 8 students. I think today I'll have 2 to 3. One of those students is Ty, who come in. Yeah, so he's attacking. First defend. Then he defends for no reason, and you then attack.
My students need a few new library books, so I'm going to go in there and choose a few books for them, and then I'll be out in a few minutes. Thank you for keeping these. So our library is really big, guys. Pity we couldn't take you in, but I've Got a whole lot of readers for 5th grade, and I'm sure they're going to enjoy it.
Everyone will remember the years of the pandemic, not only for lockdowns, masks, virus tests, and vaccinations, but also for such surprises when yesterday a noisy and crowded place suddenly turned into an empty space with a melancholic echo.
It's very quiet today. Usually it's quite busy, but I think because of the weather, lots of people are late. So it's a nice view from up here. I love the space, it's wide open. Hi, it's lunchtime at school, and this is where teachers sit and eat. So we're going to have our lunch, and a few friends will join us. Hi. Did you heat up your food? I'm going to warm this up and I'll be back. So now my food's warmed up. I can't eat cold food, it's got to be nice and warm. So this is where we eat our lunch every day. We usually bring leftovers from home for lunch because we love the taste of our food. Did you want to taste these? I'll taste it now. Very sweet. Hi, how are you? Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Thank you. How are you doing? What do you think of the snow? It's your first snowfall here?
Yes, absolutely. It is stunning.
It is.
Like, I didn't imagine it to be so beautiful.
She has come a month ago to Almaty, and we immediately became friends. In fact, we've been chatting from before Arti and her family came. She's a lovely person. She's lots of fun, and we love spending time with her and her family.
And it was good to know about Almaty beforehand from Sam, first-hand information. And when we came here, they were very welcoming to show us around, to recommend places. So, yeah, they helped us with the house hunting. So, yes, it was great to have such a supportive family here.
Winter is also winter in Africa. In fact, this is not an entirely accurate expression because it is difficult for the inhabitants of the northern countries to imagine winter without snow. But for people from the African continent, fun with snowballs, ice skating, and downhill slides is a wonder.
There's snow on my shoes.
The only time we've seen proper snow was when we had come here to Kazakhstan. So it snowed the day we arrived, actually, which is the funniest thing. So we arrive at the airport, we go in the car with our principal who brought us to our house, and that evening it snowed, and it snowed really, really heavy. We were completely shocked, my mom, my dad, me and Zarya.
I'm on my way to the local vegetable shop to buy a few things that we need. So it's right around the corner. Hello. I'm okay. How are you? Okay. So I need Dava Yablaka, Gribi, 4 piece.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.
Okay, so we got a few things. Hopefully the kids will like it. Not the onions, but mostly everything else. So here I am at my local shop. We call it magazine. So I'm gonna buy myself a chocolate. That was my little shopping expedition. So what we found is that we buy most of our stuff online and have it delivered. That's because of the translation. So using the internet shops have been much more convenient for us. But we get our few essentials down here and we try and make friends with all the guys that are there.
Parents with an artsy side bring up children with a penchant for creativity and the desire to learn something and achieve impeccable skill in art or science.
I like drumming because it's fun and it's music, and I like music.
Okay, that's the 4-beat Michigan.
This is the 4-beat.
I've started a new hobby during the summer holiday. When I go back home to South Africa, I usually try and do something that is artistic, and this year I did something called dot art. I'm brand new at it, but I love creating mandalas using dot art. I think this is my favorite design because of the red and the gold. I also was very neat with it. I took my time about this one. The latest one I've done is this. It reminds me of the sun. Rainbow colors and very, very beautiful. I really enjoyed this one. I got these art tools in South Africa as well, but I also found them in Almaty. In fact, I found these in Almaty. They're actually used to make nail art, but we use it for dot art as well. So I start with like a really big dot in the center. You have to be really precise about it. You have to be really calm to do this, or else do this. I find it very relaxing, and it's a good feeling to be able to create something.
I took art in school and I was really, really bad at it. And I decided that I don't want to be bad at something I love. When I started actually doing work, this was the first sketch that I did. And this was a sketch of Azaria. And then I went on and did one of Sam, which I really like. I think this one came out pretty good. But the one I'm truly the most proud of is this. So this, I just sat one day and decided to start drawing. I didn't have anything to sketch from. I didn't try and copy, and this just flowed. So this is my favorite piece of art, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm doing the Rubik's Cube as my hobby, and I'm still learning, so that's why I have the guide in front of me. But I can do the first few steps by myself, and I can just quickly show. This one is the most complicated out of all of them, but now I have to do it again 2 times. Finished. My best time with the Rubik's Cube is 4 minutes.
And we had never heard of Kazakhstan before. So in 2019, we made the move to Almaty in Kazakhstan, and it has been an unexpected surprise. But it has so much to offer. Just the nature, the mountains, the skiing. The people here are super friendly. They're really interested and welcoming to foreigners. So that's a big bonus about living here in Almaty. So we're just getting ready to leave to go to the restaurant. We are meeting our friends for dinner. So we would like you to join us as well. So we've arrived at the restaurant to have dinner with our friends, and we are celebrating a festival from India which is called Diwali, which is the festival of lights. So come on in and enjoy the festivities with us. So this is our friend Vikrant, and he's Aarti's husband who you met earlier in school. And he's also moved to Almaty in the last month or so. How was the snow, Vikrant?
Oh yeah, I have loved it so far. It's beautiful. I have loved Almaty. It's a beautiful place, and I really like the weather here. It's really nice outside. And this is our school family, and it's been like a great pleasure to meet all of them. Well, I feel really like I'm not missing my family as much because these guys have given us so much of warmth, and they have made us feel at home.
We've been in Almaty for nearly 5.5 years now, and we've worked in a few international schools at the moment. Currently we're working at Kazakhstan International School. That's how we know Mark, but we knew Mark before anyway.
We love Almaty, it's a great city. So he's teaching science, I'm teaching French.
I'm from the UK, and my wife is from France. And we've travelled around loads of different countries. We came from the United Arab Emirates to be in Kazakhstan, and out of the two, Kazakhstan is much better than the UAE. There's loads to do here. We love the snow and the outdoors.
We have a great community. We're always hanging out together. Most Fridays we tend to go out for a meal together.
As you can see, we have a bunch of really happy and loud friends celebrating with us tonight. And we will see you, the next time we see you, we'll be up in the mountains. So, bye. We're usually very, very busy, but we're very lucky today to have some rest and relaxation up at Alma Arasan It's our favorite place to go. It's a little stream up there. I know you're going to love it too, just as much as we do. This is our favorite place to go to, and usually we go up to the mountains and we have a barbecue with our friends. It's really serene and peaceful and calm. From our house it's about 25 minutes drive usually, but now that there's traffic it may take us a little longer.
The path from the outskirts of Almaty to the mountain gorge on the northern slope of the Ile-Alatau is very short, barely a couple of tens of kilometers. But when you find yourself here, you feel all the power and strength of nature, which is beautiful and invincible, even near the metropolis.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is our happy place in Almaty. And you'll know why. When we go down there and we show you the river and how beautiful it is, you will understand.
And we probably got more memories here than we have anywhere else in Almaty. You'll see why when we go down to the bottom.
Oh, wow! Oh my word, it really is frozen. Amazing! Oh my word, look at that!
That's so cool.
You see that only on TV, look. See this? See the ice. Look at the ice there. It's like a shelf of ice.
That is so cool.
Absolutely amazing. Oh wow, wow, wow. We need to take photos of that. That is so cool. This is the first time we've been to the stream when it's been this cold. And what is absolutely amazing is that all along the side, it's frozen. And then you have these beautiful shelves of ice all down the river. So it's the first time we're seeing the river half frozen, because we usually come here in summer and in spring. So it's fascinating. Help me down. Sadia, help me down. Look at that one. See there? You can take off your glove and try and pop it with your finger. Pick it up.
Look at this.
It's like glass. It's like the frosted glass on the... That is absolutely amazing. Look, everything's just frozen. Okay, do it. This is where we sat the last time. Do you remember? Yes, this is where we sat the last time.
Yep.
Yeah. Come, let's take a selfie. That's pretty. This is amazing. Absolutely stunning. I'm so glad we came here in winter. We wouldn't have usually come here in winter. How big?
Very cold.
Did it go under the ice? I don't think it could have been a fish. It's too cold. I'm going to get you. This is ice. This is ice. No, man, it's not becoming snowballs. You can't pack it. You can't pack it. It's just like powder. You could skate on this.
Wow.
It's for real. Sadia, don't stand there. You'll go flying. You could literally skate on this.
We've never been to a river before that was frozen over like this. We've never been to an area that had as much nature as this. Standing in a mountain next to a river is just amazing to be in this place. We love Almaty. I don't think I've ever been to a more beautiful country.
By far, from all our traveling that we've done, and we've traveled to many places, but compared to the 3 places we've lived in South Africa, we've lived in the desert in the UAE, and now our favorite place has been Almaty in the mountains. It really makes us happy every time. Every time we come here, it just brings up our joy, our happiness, our appreciation, our gratitude for life. And I think that if I think about the many countries we've been to, this is my favorite place. Not just the scenery, not just the nature, the mountains, but the people. Super friendly, We're always welcomed wherever we go in Almaty, and even wherever we've been in Kazakhstan, people have just been so friendly, isn't it? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, people want to say hello. They're so excited to see us.
Even in school.
At school as well, at work, everywhere. It's just a wonderful place to live in. We're so privileged to live here. And we want the world to know how wonderful this place is and how friendly the people are, because not many people know about this place. Nature-wise, I think with the skiing and with the snow and the mountains.
The lakes as well.
Oh, that's our favorite place.
And the underwater forest.
Yes, so all the little lakes, we don't get that anywhere else. Like just going down to the lake and having a picnic there, coming to the river, is not something that we grew up doing, yet we get to experience this wonderful, fascinating life right here in Almaty. I think the world should know about this place. It's amazing.
South Africa, you will find the most number of Indians outside of India. In about
100 years ago.
About 100 years ago, Indians were brought into South Africa to farm the sugarcane. There's one thing I must say, South Africa has 11 official languages.
Yes. So we've been in South Africa, in the UAE, and now we're here. And one of the challenges is speaking, the food. We can eat lots of bosak. It's dangerous to have bosak anywhere we go because there's so much to eat. Look, there's somebody's left a book on the stone table. Let's see. Turn. Wow! Look at that. It's a Russian book. It was just lying here on this table.
Wow, something's written there. 1964.
Is it
what?
You translate? There was a picture here. Oh, the pages are torn. Look. So it's just lying here. I wonder who did this. This is an amazing find. We just happened to find this on this stone bench here, this table, and it is something that is completely unexpected. A very, very old book. Lots of pages are torn, but it feels like somebody left this as a gift for us. So if nobody owns up to it, if you want it back, I've got it. But if you don't want it back, I'll keep it. Thank you for coming along with us into our home, to our place of work. Thank you also for coming with us to dinner, and of course to our favorite happy place in Almaty. And we hope you learned something about our lives, and we just want to thank you for being and spending some time with us. And I'm really, really excited about this book. It's like a gift from Kazakhstan to us. So thank you once again, and goodbye. До свидания.
It is time to say goodbye to the hero of My Day in Kazakhstan program, Samantha Radiar, and her family. We hope that they will carry through their whole life admiration of Kazakhstan's nature and, what is even more important, for the openness and friendliness of Kazakhstan's citizens.
Okay.
We decided to just spend some family time together, getting some coffee and snacks. We've had a really long day, and sometimes when we have a long day, we like to treat ourselves to something sweet to eat. So
that's my thing. I love sweets.
It's what we like to do when we've had a stressful day or a day that's not gone as planned. We just want to maybe spend some time outside of work, outside of home, leave home for a while, and then just spend some time together. Also, it gets them off the screens, no electronics.